shit again. Holy shit. Oh my god. Let's go. It has almost been an entire year since I took my first overlanding trip in my Bronco Sport Badlands. Although I was just getting into off-roading at the time, I had never been overlanding before. I think the last time I had even gone camping was probably when I was a kid in the Boy Scouts. This trip really solidified my excitement and desire to get out in nature and get away from the 9-to-5 grind. Being able to get out of the 110 degree heat here in Phoenix, Arizona and head to cooler weather up north in Flagstaff was quite a nice change. The trail itself wasn't anything complex or difficult, but we explored just enough to push past the usual campsites and have quite the secluded spot. With beautiful fall leaves, nice cool weather, and some much needed relaxation with my friends and family, I couldn't wait to get back out there for another overlanding trip. I know, it's so cool seeing everybody together.
All of 19 vehicles on the trail.
Nice.
19.
I love this.
Copy that, thank you.
Roll your window down. Trail-wise, this trip was nothing new for me. We started our day by joining the Arizona Bronco Club on another one of the Newbies runs. For those who haven't seen my previous videos, this run is all about teaching people how to off-road with their Broncos. This time though, I wasn't alone. I had Allie with me in my car. What the f is this? So someone has an issue with their radio right now, and I think we're getting abducted. They're stopped trying to figure it out because it's been happening for the last 15 minutes.
All good for flying back to me.
Maybe we're good.
Okay, well, it's not screaming at the moment. Basically, at this point, you're going to want to go ahead and put it in 4.
Someone was clearly having a problem with the radio during the first portion of this trail run, and they must have had their radio sat in a cup holder where it was just wedged on the alert button or something, because it went on for like 15 to 20 minutes of just beeps, and you couldn't hear any chatter on the radio because of it.
Yell at you.
Oh, they touched down on all 4 of them.
Dropping again. Slow. You got one more drop to come. Slow.
When we got to the big hill where we got to test out our articulation, I wasn't as nervous this time around like I was before. It also helped that I had just gone to Bronco Off-Rodeo probably 2 months before this, and having the knowledge of where to place my wheels and focusing on my line definitely helped as well. So I trusted Rob to navigate me down, and I just focused on his directions and my line.
A little more passenger. There you go. Okay, slow. You're going to get a little bit of a drop. You're flexing out back here, but we're not going to let you get too extreme. So there you go. Perfect.
Straight?
Yep, straighten her out. Okay, a little driver. Yeah. Well, that's why you have to. Okay, straighten her out. Just go real slow. Okay, you're getting ready for a drop. Just take her slow. Keep that line until you get down a little bit farther, and then you can turn left.
Okay.
Great job.
Nicely done, Dustin.
Haley and Luke also wanted to tag along on the Newbies run because the last time that we had went overlanding, Haley and Luke were actually in Haley's Mitsubishi Outlander, which, even though it kept up on the trails, it's not really an off-roading car, and then again, that trail was more of a dirt road. But because of that first trip, Luke got hooked on off-roading as well and went out and bought a 2-door 2010 Jeep Wrangler with a 3-inch lift and 35s on it, so quite the capable rig. And he wanted to put it to the test and see what he could do with it, so I figured inviting them along to come see what the Arizona Bronco Club is all about was a good way for him to do this.
Come a little bit, slow. Okay, now it's going to start dropping over, so hold on for a second. All right, so now on the independent part,
I think at this point, Haley and Luke were probably their pants because I don't think they've attempted obstacles on trails like this quite yet. But as you'd expect, his Jeep has much better articulation than the Broncos because of that solid axle.
Beautiful job. Yep, just hold that line right there. Yep, great job. Perfect.
You're good. Try to get the drop off. Good job.
You keep her straight for a little bit longer and then turn your left. Okay, now go ahead and start going left. There you go. Good job.
Nice. On this run, Rob, Carrie, and Graham had brought some flyers and packets that had important information for those who wanted to learn a little bit more about off-roading. Inside the packet, there is information about aftermarket equipment that, is important for off-roading, trail etiquette, and, what to do in different types of terrain. That's a lot of water over there. Did you see that?
Out a little farther, and we have some more to show you. But yeah, she's right. When the water's flowing, watch out for the big boulders because it can be only a few inches deep in the creek. But you get next to the boulder, it can be a few feet deep. So be very careful.
You may or may not want your windows up to hit this water.
Not shit again. Holy shit. Oh my god. Let's go. So far, so good. This is some thick stuff. What?
They're all like...
Well, because they see the big ones, and then we're over here just bombing it in the water. Slammed the front of my car on it. After we were done at Sycamore Creek, we headed a couple minutes up the 87 highway to meet up with Don and Sochi in their Tacoma. Our plan was to head back to Saguaro Lake for a nice waterside camp spot. Now, I've done this trail before, and I certainly did not think I'd be doing it again. It was the first time I really used my skid plates when taking improper lines down these steep hills. But this time, I actually had a spotter, along with getting out of the car and checking where my wheels should be placed was a huge help. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to trail control it. Let's go 1 mile an hour.
That's your tire carrier.
I'm going to assume that's what that was.
So fast, I thought he was gonna go slower. That was great.
Yeah. Like charcuterie.
Ooh, a charcuterie board.
Love tag. There's the ass of the car. Didn't sound too terrible.
It's fun.
We just woke up. But at least we have a nice view. It's a nice close-up of you, but you look good. It wasn't too bad of a setup in here. I think it was pretty good, right? Yeah, it's not too bad, right? Yeah. Definitely could have been more worse. But I do wish that its rooftop tent was here.
thinking for you is you keep your driver side. Basically, you want your driver tire where I'm walking.
Right before I was about to do this climb, I had leaned over to Allie and mentioned that we probably were going to be on 3 wheels during this.
Yeah, come join the club, Allie.
Yeah, she got out pretty quick after that.
As soon as he said, "Oh, it's gonna tilt," I was like,
It shouldn't be that bad.
I was like, nope, not my leg.
Love tap. Oh, another love tap.
Probably better, yeah, if he comes up that same way. Yeah, it was a little scary. I didn't want to be in the car. Yeah. He too tired it at some point. I was like, nope.
Now it was time to get up this 300-foot mountain. I've had trouble with this one before, and I was initially worried, but, you know, I got up no problem. I was able to turn on my rock crawl goat mode, which kicked on my lockers, and I was able to cruise up this mountain.
I missed it all.
And remember when I just said it was a 300-foot mountain? Yeah, Sochi opted to hike up this entire thing. She doesn't really like to be inside the car at certain points. She gets a little too nervous when Don's doing something, you know, maybe dangerous or maybe a little extreme.
How you feeling?
So she definitely got her workout in at the end of the trip.
Winded.
Still better than being in the truck.
And finally, a couple mud puddles to end the trip, leaving our cars needing a good wash, was a great way to end a fun day at the lake.
Driving.
Three-wheel action there.